Hey there, hi there, ho there. It is a brisk morning here in Chandler, Arizona. We are headed to Reparto Veloce to test ride some Moto Guzzi. Woo! Let's get some Italian flair going. All right, let's go get registered, see what's going on. Ooh, looks like a bunch of Guzzies getting ready, huh?
They're ready to go. You just got here, go ahead and scan the QR code, sign the waiver, and then I'll get you signed in on a bike.
Awesome.
How's it going, guys? Welcome. You're out here at Chandler, Arizona. We're gonna be south of Phoenix at the Arizona Motoplex. We're an exclusive Piaggio dealer. So I wanna say thanks for checking in, checking out the page, the channel, all the good content. We got over here our Moto Guzzi V85. We're gonna be checking this thing out a little bit. Just wanna throw out some key points about these awesome hand-built motorcycles. They're gonna be air-cooled V-twins. So it's a 90-degree V-twin. What I mean by that is it's shoved in there sideways. You got cylinders out each side, they're not front to back. So this bike's gonna handle entirely different from most V-twin motorcycles. On top of that, shaft drive. So something else that you don't see too often. Less maintenance, you're not dealing with a chain, tension, wearing out. It's just a drive shaft. Just make sure it's oiled up and you take care of it. It's simple. You also have spoke wheels, depending on the package you go with. There's Traveler, there's the TT. There's also gonna be the nice Fuji. I have that inside, I don't have one out here. Actually, we have a demo model over there in the Fuji color. That's gonna be the base TT with no bags. Traveler comes with bags. It's a pretty neat machine. Something I highly recommend looking into. It's something that you can go out and do whatever you want with, on-road, off-road. Center stands, side stands, no bags, bags, take it across the country. It's kind of a good all-around air-cooled hand-built motorcycle. You're gonna have Brembo calipers, Brembo master cylinder. It's all-around top-shelf parts at a entry-level to moderate price point. Moto Guzzi doesn't overcharge on anything. You're getting a hand-built bike with top-shelf product. So you get something that's affordable, reliable, and a riding experience that you can't really touch on with anything else. So I definitely recommend trying one out.
So I've got Dan here who has gotten hundreds of miles, hundreds of thousands of miles probably, over 30,000 miles for sure on the 85. So let's hear what he loves about it.
What isn't there to love about that bike? Like Michelle said, I've ridden that bike probably 30,000 miles doing all the tours for Moto Guzzi. And all the press stuff that we do. I love the simplicity of the motor, but I love the fact that you can bang the thing off the rev limiter and it just takes it. And it actually ends up being like a sport bike when you're riding it hard. We do Beartooth Pass, we've done the Ozarks, Tail of the Dragon. There's pictures of me almost dragging a knee through the Dragon on that bike. But I can also ride it all day long. You know, we do 300-400 miles a day on 4 to 5 day tours and back to back to back. And I could just keep riding that thing all day long. So it's got, you know, all the comforts that you expect with the riding modes, cruise control and heated grips. But, you know, it's a very simple bike to ride. It's not a process like some of the other big fancy bikes. You could throw a leg over and just go for a ride around town. You could take it up to the canyons and have a blast. Like I was telling Michelle earlier, I can't wait to get this out on a track just to mess with people. But yeah, it'll do everything that you want it to do. So, you know, it's one of those bikes that if you want the Swiss Army knife of bikes, that might be the right one for you. So hopefully Michelle's going to experience that. Not the best, demo route that we have on the schedule like we have up at Suches Lake, but, you know, hopefully she's going to get a little bit of a taste of it.
Alrighty, time to go on the demo ride on the V85. All right, there's a little vibration, and just know that when you hit that starter button, if you saw it, it had a little jiggle to it. All right, where's the high beam? Okay, high beam off. It's in sport mode. There we go. Now we're on road mode. All right. Okay, the controls look very intuitive. Okay, first thing you notice when you give it a little gas, if you give it enough gas, it smooths out. It's not jiggling side to side anymore. But as I'm here, you can see my hands jiggling. Yeah, it smooths out as soon as you start moving. But first gear really wants to go. You can't go very slow in first gear. It lugs very, very easily. Okay. There's good visibility out of the mirrors. The riding posture is really comfortable, and the seat is nice and posh. I like the seat. For those of you who know this channel, you know I'm 5'8". For those of you who don't, I'm 5'8" with really long legs. So I flat foot my Triumph Tiger 900, and it's about the same reach on this. The width of the saddle feels a little bit narrower than on the Tiger, I think, because I've got a little more bend in my knee. Whoa, this has some giddy up. Nice. All right, third gear, doing 50. Very smooth. So far the cornering was nice. It was very balanced. Let's catch up here a little bit. Boy, I'm not used to using the clutch anymore after my Tiger. I am spoiled. The shifting is very smooth. I'm liking this gearbox. The tank is shaped nicely for my knees to fit, my thighs and my knees to fit in to grip the tank. That's actually a better fit for my legs than the Tiger. If you see how I'm tucked in, it's very comfortable. And I'm sitting at the back of the seat, so I feel the back seat against my back of my tush. So it's a very secure feeling seated position. Very smooth gearbox, but the suspension is relatively tight. It's not like a living room sofa. There's a lot of road feel. So it's not real smooth and springy. You've got some good road feel. Whoa, engine braking is good. Engine braking is very smooth, not at all abrupt. You just got to watch that clutch control, but the clutch is smooth. It's gradual. It's not a clutch that grabs real quick like the brake. It doesn't grab real quick. You have a nice pull on the brake. It doesn't have too much travel, just a little bit of travel. cornering is nice. Look at that. Very nice cornering. If you know me, I don't cut corners too close. So, but the cornering is nice and smooth, which is something I was concerned about with the opposed twin. I thought at low speeds it might be a little jerky, cornering at low speeds, but it is very smooth. As soon as you get rolling, it smooths out. All right, we're changing lanes here. Let's check out this railroad track. So it's not jarring, it's not bone rattling when we went over the railroad tracks. But like I said, there is good road feel. And we're going back. I have a short torso and long arms. So this is a very upright seated position. My elbows are bent a little bit. So it's the perfect seating position for me. With my long legs, I do not feel cramped like I did on the Himalayan. Of course, this is a much bigger bike, so that's to be expected. The controls are very easy to reach, even for a woman's hand. I have a relatively large hand for a woman, but still I can see that the controls are really close. The grip is not really big. It's not a fat grip like some Harleys tend to have a larger grip. I don't know if that's custom or what. I haven't ridden that many Harleys. I need to check out some Harleys for y'all. But the grip is a comfortable size for my hand. All right, coming to a stop. And I don't feel it vibrating like back and forth jiggle until I really come to a stop. Very smooth acceleration, very nice. I'm really liking this bike. It really fits me. It's very comfortable. This is a touring bike. It reminds me a little bit of my VFR, except that it's a more upright position. Like a V, like all Vs, it's very torquey. Got a lot of torque down low. All right, here's another railroad track. Yeah, I can see this as all-day comfort seat. So we're gonna do this loop one more time. And I'm just gonna hush and enjoy the ride. Alrighty. So, overall impressions. It was a very refined, uber comfortable ride. I could definitely see riding this bike all day long. It was really nice. So I'll put the spec sheet down in the comments so you can look at all the specs. But it feels bigger than my Tiger 900. So it's got a bigger feel. It feels a little more planted than the Tiger. But overall, give it a try. If you're looking for a touring bike, I definitely put this on my list of one to look at and check it out. All right, so that's it for my ride on the Moto Guzzi V85. I had a blast, and thank you Reparto Veloce for having this demo day. It was a lot of fun. Y'all ought to check it out if you're ever in Chandler, Arizona. And as always, get out there and have an adventure. Oh,
I don't know which.
I forgot.
We have it set up, but
Like, subscribe. No, got that backwards. Like, subscribe, hit that little bell, and you know, ask me anything you want. I'll be more than happy to answer your comments, questions, and you know, like I said, get out there and have an adventure.